Hello, and welcome to the Tales of Misfortune podcast. We're a group of D&D players looking to share our stories and terrible dice rolls with the world. This is both the first episode on the channel and the first episode of a brand new campaign which we're all really excited about. The campaign, known as The Whispering Depths, will be a story full of piracy, mystery, intrigue, and most importantly, lots of water. Before we jump in, we're going to get some introductions out of the way. My name is David. I've been playing D&D for almost a decade, and I'll be your DM for this campaign. Let's jump around the table and introduce our three wonderful players, shall we?
Okay, well, goddamn, you didn't have to start out with the I've been playing for a decade makes the rest of us look bad.
Oh, that's my goal here.
Okay.
I've been playing for about 6 years. I think that's long enough.
Oh shit, I don't even know how long I've been
I've
playing.
been playing since middle school. Would that also be roughly a decade? No.
Fucking show-offs, man.
I don't know. Start on 3.5. I don't know.
I'm Emily. I've been playing for about 6 years. I'm playing Hollow, the Sword of Tiefling Shadow Sorcerer.
I'm Colleen. I've been playing D&D for an amount of time, certainly. I'm playing Jules, the Triton Goliath barbarian, who's a little bit stupid. Love him so much.
I'm James. I'm playing Arya, who is a Hexblade Bladesinger multiclass, so Warlock and Wizard. Zariel Tiefling, just looking for a good time, but also blue. And
Why is that mutually exclusive?
because Zariel and Tieflings are usually orange, right? I don't know. But anyway, I'm really excited for the podcast, and we're all equally excited, and just wanted to thank you for tuning in and listening, and I hope you guys enjoy the show.
All right, well, if we're all good, let's jump right into it.
Of course.
The year is 1496 DR. The waves along the northern Sword Coast are calm today, and the entire sky from horizon to horizon is filled with heavy gray clouds. While heading north along the high road, to the left lies the trackless sea, known for its dark and tumultuous waters, and on the right are the rugged hills and dense forests of the Neverwinter Wood. The air is cold and damp as it fills the lungs, leaving behind a crisp stinging sensation on the nostrils, especially those of a traveler who, despite being bundled in cloaks and leathers, is still fighting to beat the heavy wind chill that comes with the proximity to the shore. But what would be a normally serene atmosphere is muddled by the clamor in the distance. Sounds of hauling cargo, of boarding and disembarking ships, of rowdy sailors and pirates at port, and of disgruntled citizens just trying to make ends meet. The peaceful environment is dulled by the bleak and depressing ambience, and thus is the symphony of Luskan. The city of sails, a city with a much more interesting past than present. The once great civilization of Illusk has suffered at the hands of countless destructive events, in particular the Spell Plague. Lying in its ruins remains Luskan, a haven for brigands and thieves, where piracy reigns and its proximity to the sea and rivers allows for trade to control the economy. The city itself is ruled by 5 high captains, who each lead a faction called a ship, named after the 5 original pirate captains who founded them. Ship Kurth, who oversee all trade and is in charge of the Luskan army. Ship Barum, who runs the fisheries. Ship Soljak, who are in charge of piracy and raids ran by the city. Ship Terrell, who speak for the workers and sailors. And last and almost definitely least, Ship Rethnor, who has since fallen from its previous high standings and has now offered the scrap work that the other houses are too busy for. However, despite its volatile history, things have been taking a turn for the better in Luskan as of recent. The city began conducting legal trade, making the economy more stable and ultimately more profitable. The population has been slowly increasing in comparison to its previously rapid decline, and the mortality rate has very slightly decreased. Nobody knows for sure how or when this shift came about, but there are suspicions about the influence of the Brigandareth among higher circles. The Drow mercantile organization led by the infamous mercenary Jarlaxle, although nothing yet can be proven. In addition, the Arcane Brotherhood, an elite mages guild and mercantile organization, has returned to Luskan after about a century's absence. Although their return was about a decade ago, their presence has sparked the interest of many young and confident mages around the Sword Coast, who have begun to flock to the city in large numbers in hopes of joining their ranks. However, our journey begins outside of the city. As a lone traveler makes their way up to the southern gates, 2 guards stand at either side looking tired and irritable. One of them monotonously traces the end of his halberd into the dirt, while the other notices the individual traveling and nudges his compatriot to look up. When the individual walks up, one of them holds out the halberd and, as if reading off a script for the 1,000th time, says, "Halt! State your name and your business for entering the city."
My name is Arya. I'm a citizen of Luskan. I was studying in Neverwinter.
A local.
Yes.
Returning to the city?
Yes.
Why? Never mind, it's not my business. Taxes increased. 1 silver to enter the city. No exceptions.
This is horseshit.
Don't take it up with me, take it up with Shipcurth. Pay up.
1 silver, was it?
1 silver.
Flick it towards him.
Alright. He grabs the silver, kind of like fumbling with it.
3 silver.
You have a whopping 3 silver, and you arrive in Luskan. You were said to meet with your father, who runs the Infernal Anvil down by the docks. He didn't tell you specifically where he would be, but you can suspect he would be home. So what do you do?
I begin to head home. Should I describe Arya?
Oh yeah, go ahead, describe your character.
Arya's going to head home, and Arya is this tiefling female, has this light purplish skin that's like closer to a light blue, sort of. Her horns match that skin color and kind of jut up and then downwards and then grow darker as they start to go over her ears. She has this long kind of sky blue hair that covers, some of it covering her face, the rest kind of just going down her back. And she has this light blue eye color that kind of matches her hair. And then with an occasional piercings across the eyebrow, some on the ear, and just wearing very basic clothes. A little bit more warmer since she's heading north.
Even with the warm clothes, you still feel the wind chill, especially now that you have entered the city. The walled-in areas keeping in the sort of wind from the coast. You make your way through the city, and things have changed. You see the same people moving around, but almost with purpose. It used to be people rambling on, monotonous, doing tasks to make ends meet. People seem to have jobs. People seem to be doing things to earn money, and it gives you hope, almost. And then you run into someone, and he spits on your shoe and tells you to fuck off, and you're like, the charm of Luskan. It's still there. As you make your way home to the Infernal Anvil, your father's business, he is not there. You knock on the door, open it up. He doesn't seem to be inside. But as you head back out, you see your father standing, facing the river, just waiting there, not moving, nothing.
I'm gonna kind of like walk up slowly to him and like kind of pat him on the back.
He gets
Dad?
almost startled for a second.
I'm
Sorry,
home.
Arya, you scared me.
Have you been holding up?
How have I been holding up? Well, business is terrible. And you know about your sister?
Yeah, that's why I'm here. Did they find anything, a body or anything of her?
I was informed by the guard that she was killed and thrown in the river by gang members. There are witnesses. That's it. Do you know, there are probably thousands of bodies lying at the bottom of that river. And she's aimless among them. I don't know where she is. I want to show you something. I bought her a gravestone next to your mother. That was all of the savings I had, but it felt right.
It's what she would have wanted. Yeah.
As you approach your father, now getting a better look, you see the same individual that you know. The tall, broad-shouldered tiefling, standing a little over 6 feet tall. He has this ruddy complexion despite the already crimson red skin tone, like he's been working the forge all day. His dark black hair, slicked back from sweat, and his equally black bushy beard that's now showing some signs of graying, ends in these small thick curls as a result of being singed over the years. He wears typical smithy clothes with a large black apron that drapes over his still mild beer belly. And he begins to lead you on. Hollow.
What's up?
You wake up. You feel a sense of heavy around you as you try to move around, and it feels dense. You're not in air, you're in water. And you feel the mud at the bottom of the docks. You are propped up against what you assume to be the post of a dock under the water. What do you do?
Kick off and try swimming for the surface.
Okay. You kick off and try to swim for the surface. You can swim.
Yeah.
You have lived in Luskan your whole life. It is almost difficult because you're realizing now that your lungs are filled with water. As you almost try to push your way up through the mud, up to the surface, you have to kind of use the pier to assist yourself. And you get up onto the docks. And you begin to just vomit seawater. You get your bearings and you look around. You feel the hole in your throat that is now coagulated but still slightly bleeding.
Nasty.
Would you like to describe your character as this individual just climbs onto the docks?
Hollow drags herself onto the docks, vomits up seawater, and then shakes herself off like a dog. She is a tall, lanky, red tiefling with horns that point almost straight back, long, like oil slick black hair that is bedraggled and tangled and a mess. She wears kind of like loose baggy clothes, kind of like a lace up like corset or vest sort of situation, and all of it is just sopping wet and muddy and a little bloody. She looks like she just lost a fight because she did.
You look around and try to get your bearings. You move from the pier onto the area near the river. You look down, your hands are fully pruned. You have been in the water for a long time. You're not sure how long. But you feel this pain in your eye as you almost begin to see double for a second and shake it off. You have a headache. You are bleeding still from your throat. You are sore all over your body. And more importantly, somehow you are alive right now. And you look and you see two figures standing, watching you, eyes wide, mouth agape, and you see your father and your sister staring at you. Hello?
Oh! Hi.
Hi?
When did you get, you went...
I came as soon as I heard you
see
died.
Your father, like, his eyes almost glaze over, and he begins to, like, double over. You see he holds his heart, and he just passes out onto the floor.
Dad?
I think you just killed your dad.
I don't think I know CPR.
What were you in school for then?
Magic? There's not a doctor on the docks of Luskan.
Just kind of...
It's Dad.
I'm
Push him right.
still, I haven't moved. I'm just standing at the end of the docks.
Jules.
Please tell me Jules is a doctor.
No.
As you are making your way through the Luskan docks, you have met with an individual who you were supposed to sell whatever spoils your family and the ship that you reside on has brought to shore. You haven't had a very, very good past month or so. Piracy has been pretty low, haven't been able to steal much. But when you can't steal, you fish. And that's what you did. Your family has fished. The captain of the ship, who is an older gentleman who he has a way about Luskan. And although the food in Luskan is run specifically by the fisheries, he knows people, and you're able to get a decent price for the fish that you bring into shore, even though most of the fish is run by one of the ship houses. And you make your way to the typical individual who you sell the fish to. I mean, this is... How much do you want for it? Usual price?
As agreed upon. What, is there something wrong with the quality? It's perfectly fine catch.
It's fine, but things are bad in Luskan right now. I can't afford this. I can give you 60%.
60?
That's it.
That's pretty high.
Yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Do they always send you to do business?
Most of the time, yeah.
Tell them to send you next time. 60%. And he hands you 6 silver pieces.
Nice.
And he...
You've got a good heart.
Yeah, tell Ovid I said hi. And you begin to hear this commotion nearby. This, concern. And you see 2 individuals standing over a unconscious man, just confused.
Did you guys kill him or what?
No. He just passed.
Oh, he passed out?
This is too much. This is...
Okay.
I can't...
Let me handle this. I roughhouse with my brother all the time. And I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna, just straight, punch him in the chest. Works on my brother all the time.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Okay. You punch
Just
him in the
a
chest,
clear
and you see the eyes go wide, and the heavy breathing, and he's choking. You are not a doctor.
No, man. No, I am not.
But you know someone who is. More or less.
Maybe this guy's a little bit weaker than I thought. I can help you take him somewhere.
Please do.
Okay. All right. And I just throw him over my
You pick
shoulder.
him up, and you make your way down the docks to a small abode. The person you're meeting is a Bran Oakhart. He's a friend of your father's and a friend of Captain Arvin, who is your father's captain. He's a human man with sort of medium-length brown hair, streaks of gray and brown eyes. He's gotten to the point where he's retired from piracy, but he was a decent medic aboard the ship, but he's, of course, untrained, just like a lot of the people in Luskan.
Okay, understandable.
And you walk your way over and bang on the door, and he opens. Jules, can I help
This guy
you?
was on the ground. I think I made it worse.
What did you do?
I tried to wake
him.
I do it with Vandrus. It works just fine, but this guy is not.
Okay, come inside.
He woke up for a second though. You gotta give me that.
And he brings you inside. Here, bring him to the back room. Let me see.
guy?
And you do as he says?
Yeah.
Okay, you bring him to a sort of back room, and he lays him down. Just wait here, I'll check on him. And he goes into a back room, and he just begins to check on your father. While you are all left standing in a waiting room.
Is there a chair?
There's a puddle on the
There's
floor.
a couple chairs. It's a very small abode. There's
Yeah.
one bedroom, a borderline ramshackle kitchen, and a couple chairs and a small table with a candle on it.
Yeah, I'll walk over to the table, pull out one of the chairs as if going to sit down, and I'll look at it, look at me, push the chair back in. Probably not.
Jules, would you like to describe your character?
Yeah, Jules is a male Goliath? Kind of Goliath. He looks kind of like a Goliath. He's got some weird fin-like ears, some fin-like protrusions on his the backs of his forearms and the backs of his calves. He stands about 7'3".
Jesus.
He's got these crazy muscles, bro. He's jacked. He has shoulder length hair that's currently up in a sort of loose man bun situation. Wearing clothes that are definitely probably weren't originally his, whether hand-me-downs or otherwise. He has kind of a light 5 o'clock shadow, some weird scars. But the most notable thing is a winding chain-looking tattoo kind of thing across his right arm, and it kind of glows a little. It's very subtle, but it's there, and it's weird, and it's freaky, and he's big. And that chair would not hold him, bro.
As you all are waiting here, what would you like to do? You have this individual who you two have never met before, apparently checking in on your father. You have this individual who just punched your passed out father in the chest, who, for some reason, you feel like you recognize. You've definitely seen this individual before, but you have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah.
And he just punched your unconscious dad in the chest. Let me reiterate. Punched an unconscious man in the chest.
Hey, pirate CPR.
But he said that it was okay before he did it.
Yes, yeah, it still is. Look at where it led us.
What do
What
you
did you
do?
say?
Look at where it led us.
Oh,
To the doctor. If I hadn't been there, who knows?
Just kind of saying, thank you.
All in a day's work.
When did you get back from Everwinter?
Today, when did
Oh,
you
what brought you in to town?
reports of your death?
Oh!
When did you get better?
This is
That's a great question.
This is probably a conversation I should not be here for. I'm gonna.
You walk
Face
over
the
to the
hollow.
other side of the 8-foot by 8-foot room.
And then Hollow sticks her hand out, and I walk back and I shake her hand.
I got Arya. And you are
Oh, Jules.
Jules. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. I'm just gonna.
You were dead? What? Sorry,
Great-
not my business.
Great question.
That's what the guards said.
Not
That's
the guards.
why. I'm just gonna sit down.
How did it take you to get? How long did it take you to get to Neverwinter? How long ago did you hear that?
It's 3 to
4 days ago.
4, yeah, 3 to 4 days.
Huh. Interesting. Okay.
Today was a lot for me. I traveled. I'm just gonna sit down for a bit.
Don't pass out, or else,
I-
or else I'll punch you in the chest.
I won't
No, I don't
pass
feel like
out.
she could take it. I feel like she'd snap in half.
Ow. I don't know who I am. It's fine. I'm just gonna sit down for a bit.
No, I do know who you are. You're Arya. You just said that.
I did just introduce myself, yes.
Yeah. I bet you feel real smart.
I do, yes.
I'm just gonna start rummaging through my pockets very awkwardly, trying to pretend that I'm not paying attention to the conversation.
Okay.
Ooh, lint.
I'm gonna try to kind of just go in and hug Hollow.
I'll reciprocate. Yeah.
I don't have words for today.
Tell me about it.
Oh, I just remembered you're wet. You just came out of the water.
Oh, and it's muddy too. It's very muddy. Very muddy.
Maybe a little bit of blood. I don't know if that's dried yet.
Just a little bit of blood, yeah.
Just a little bit of blood.
Just a little bit
Oh,
of
I
blood.
don't have.
As a treat.
I don't
Also,
have prestidigitation.
decaying flesh. There's a lot of bodies at the
Ooh,
bottom of
gross.
that river.
Big fan of the doctor who looked at the woman with like an open wound in her
Yummers.
throat and just ignored it.
Yeah.
One thing at a time.
I also don't have prestidigitation, so
I was also
suffer.
I'll just stay
Walking
dirty, I
west to the
guess.
doorway.
This carries on for about 10 or 15 minutes or so, and you see that individual walk back out. Is that your father, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, do you need me to treat that?
I don't know. Yes?
And it's not bleeding anymore.
Can you tell if
Okay.
she's dead? I mean,
Hey, that's a sensitive topic.
No. She's alive.
Who?
I think he had a heart attack. He'll survive though. I've seen it a couple times on the ship. He's breathing normal. His heart sounds okay. I think. I can keep an eye on him for a few days, but I need ingredients that
Does this cost money?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. I mean, Jules is a friend. I wouldn't charge you for keeping him here. I mean, it's just me. But if I wanna treat him, there's herbs I don't have the money for. And they can get quite expensive because they're imports. They come from, let me think. The fleshwort, manga from Cholt, hawthorn, can be.
Oh, all lovely places.
I'll just name the one place.
Oh, I thought that was a list.
Didn't you go to college?
You said it in a certain cadence. I'm gonna
It
stop.
could be around 6 gold pieces.
Ooh, boy.
Again, he'll be fine if for a couple days, but he's probably gonna need some of these sooner than later.
Okay.
I don't know if y'all have that kind of money.
I had 4 silver pieces, and then I was extorted by a guard to come back into the city, so now I have 3 silver pieces.
It's ridiculous, ain't it? It's silver to enter the city.
I check my
And
pockets
for
and
what?
I come off.
Make sure sometimes if they tell you there's an exit fee, it's not real. It's not real. It's not happened to me again.
How many times have you fallen for that, Oki?
I don't want to talk about it. They're taking advantage of me because I'm old. Son of a bitch.
Damn.
These cards.
Anyway.
Alright, well, we currently don't have the money, but I'm sure we could find some means to do. I'm sure the drug market around here is great, right?
Well, you could find some work. I mean, they're always looking for work at the docks. Head to an inn. There's people looking for things. I don't know. I got my social security, so I'm good.
Should they do that here?
They do now.
You any good with fishing? Because I know a guy, he'll give you 60% of what you could normally get for a fish. I think that's a pretty good deal.
Say that one more time.
60%, that's high.
Of what you'd normally
Of what
get?
you normally get.
60 is a big number.
What's 1 times 60%?
60%, that's a big number.
That's 0.0, or is that 0.6?
What is the point? Why are you putting points in numbers? Why are we pointing at numbers here?
Okay. You're getting paid less.
No, I don't think so. 60
Okay,
is a
that's-
pretty big
I'm
number.
just-
60's a pretty high number.
Not you. You're our doctor.
I'm not a trained doctor. I just punch people in the chest when they follow guns.
See, I told you it's common practice. It's common practice.
I missed being home. Oh, this is crazy. Okay.
You missed this?
No, that was sarcasm.
You might want to check her brain, maybe.
Whose brain?
Mine?
Yeah.
What's wrong with my brain?
How am I gonna get inside there? Her head's not cracked open.
Punch it.
Do not punch me in the head. I will die.
Let's just
Can't kill what's already
one
dead.
thing at a time because we can barely pay for our
I can
fathers.
give you like a sheet that you can wrap around with a wound.
I think I'm fine.
I thought you meant like a bed sheet
I
cover,
also
like a
thought
You
ghost.
did.
Oh, like a ghost. Woo!
I'll figure it out. I'm good.
Okay.
One thing at a time.
You can find where. I recommend either going to the docks or walking into an inn. I mean, the Cutlass is a rowdy place, but they got some people. Or you could go to like the Seven Sails. They've got some. They're a quieter crowd, but bound to be some people there. You got options. I can't treat him without the herbs. But I know where to get them. So.
All right. Well, that's a start. Thank you. Thank you so much for everything, for all the stuff. Thank you, Jules, for helping with our father.
Thank you, Jules, for punching our father in the
What
chest.
is-
You are well.
What?
What is your dad's name in case he wakes up and doesn't freak out that he's in some random place?
Temper.
Temper?
Yeah.
Alright, temper. Like temper tantrum. Got it.
Well, more like the blacksmithy.
More like tempering steel.
What does that mean?
Okay.
So when the steel is red hot, right?
Yeah, I don't really give a shit.
I didn't really pay attention too
I
much.
chose a different career path.
I did too.
Maybe I shouldn't have.
I'm thinking about it right now too.
Yeah, like I said, Cutlass, Seven Sails, Docks, one of those places.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go figure that out.
What do we know about those places?
So the Cutlass is a very, very rowdy tavern that is on specifically like directly off of Dragon Beach. This is the place for like all of the sailors and the pirates to coalesce and drink their sorrows away, or their
Hey,
drink to joy.
Yeah, I was gonna say some of us are perfectly happy with our careers.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
It is very, very busy. There's lots of fighting, and it's wild. He also mentioned the Seven Sails. This is like the middle of the road tavern. It's nice. It's actually quiet because it's on almost the opposite end of where Dragon Beach is. You can get a good night's rest there. It's not super expensive. There's okay food. Sometimes there's people that play music, and it's decently busy. It's not too bad. And then the docks is the docks.
Yeah.
You go to the docks. You find a sailor who's looking for some extra help, and you go help.
I'm sure the tavern could use some sort of bookkeeper, right? I could probably see if they. I'm not sure.
Well, that's what a chest is for. Or like a bookshelf.
It's like a term for tracking transactions.
I didn't understand that.
Okay.
I can tell.
I don't think I'm that fit for working the docks. Unless maybe they need help repairing ships or something. I could use some magic for that.
I mean, I gotta run this cash back to my ship. Anyway, so I wouldn't mind stopping.
What do you do for a job?
I sail.
And sailing to.
It's Luskan. He's a pirate.
Yeah, that's like maybe you were like a cargo guy or something. I don't know.
I can be a cargo guy. I can be a fish
his,
guy.
His dad's the quartermaster. That's kind of a cargo guy.
Yeah.
Except you dish out the food, you make sure people have places to sleep, enough to eat.
Well, my dad doesn't really do as much cooking as my mom, but
Yeah.
Is he hiring?
I don't know.
He has to go back anyway. Start there.
Sure.
Yeah, let's start. Let's
Alright.
one thing at a time.
Am flat broke.
I am as well.
What are you looking at me for?
You have a ship and people who might be hiring.
And you're
Welcome
taking
to
60%.
We're all flat broke.
I've lived here my whole life. Don't say welcome to Luskan to me.
Yeah. I was gone for a while, but no, I'm from Luskan. I just don't remember it being so bleak.
Welcome to Luskan.
Okay, I'm just
Thank you. I am not from Luskan. It's great here.
It's lovely.
Lovely.
When I walked into town, someone spit on my shoe.
Yeah,
Just for fun.
lovely, isn't it?
No reason.
Let's go to the docks so
Let's
you
go.
can hand over your
I won't
60%
say it again.
earnings.
I won't say it again.
Let's go to the docks.
Yeah, I'm sure my dad will be pleased.
All right, I'll keep an eye on them for you.
Thank you.
Thank
yeah,
you.
we'll get the money in as soon as possible.
All right, and you guys make your way out to the docks. Dragon Beach, as you remember, is a rowdy place. There are people fighting. There are people loud, screaming. And there's also the sounds of people actually working hard.
Working hard, hardly working.
There are people working hard and hardly working. Moving cargo off of ships. Pulling in fish nets. You see a lot of the fish nets are torn, like broken. You see a bunch of upset fishermen specifically. And you keep going and you see a pretty large, like almost mahogany colored ship with like some like crimson coloring. And on the side it says the Red Horizon on it. That would be the ship that you reside on.
That's my girl. And I just walk on.
Okay. As you're walking,
The exact same tone of voice you use for Ilrin.
you
Red.
you
Red women.
run into two individuals. You see two dwarven individuals who almost like get in your way as they're pulling. Ah, shite! Again. And they pull out a large fish net that is torn to shreds. Ugh, she got us again, Gramble. Alright, let's pull her in. And they sort of get in your way. Oh, sorry, I did not mean to get in your way. And you continue on. You notice this is not the first torn net you've seen. Very odd.
Plot hook.
Somebody.
Maybe it's a plot. Who knows?
It's one of those net-eating worms. You know, like flesh-eating worms, but like net.
Nope.
Nuts.
I would know. I'm a marine biologist.
And
Water
you
moths.
continue making your way to the Red Horizon. You see the large ship, and you see Captain Arvid Strand standing at the docks, like almost holding this like. It looks kind of like a clipboard, but it's more just like a piece of parchment. He's got a piece of charcoal, just like crossing things off, like, okay, we've unloaded this, we've loaded this, this is what we need, kind of thing, like doing captain duties. And you see your father moving some of the cargo that needs to go onto the ship to prepare for the next journey.
I'll just walk up to the captain.
What's this?
From the fish.
The fish. How much did you get?
60%.
Nice.
Oh no!
Oh
He puts it away, and your father walks up. Jules, 60% is okay.
no! I try to explain the same thing.
Who are you folk? Do I know you?
I'm Arya.
Hello.
Hello, Craval. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, sir.
Arya.
Sorry about the mud.
That's fine. He just wipes it all over him.
This is my papa.
Yep, that's me. What can I help you with?
Do you know if Captain Arvid's hiring?
I don't think if anybody's hiring, really.
Anyone?
I can ask him.
And also, how much do they pay?
Preferably 6 gold pieces.
Like total.
Six.
Can be
Richie Rich. 6 gold pieces.
I mean, it can be split between like multiple people as long as like the sum total adds up to like 6 gold
Their
pieces.
dad's
Yeah.
heart attacked him and the old punch didn't work.
The old bunch didn't. Whatever. I mean, we're a full crew, and we're already not making money as it is. We're losing money. So I can go ask him.
I don't think the 60% fish is helping you with the money situation. Am I supposed to say that?
Hmm?
Anyway, moving on.
It wasn't 60% of the fish, although
Well,
60 fish
you
would
see-
be a lot of fish.
60% earnings.
You
I
see
don't think he's
Captain
helping
Arvid
you.
as he just came up and was like, "No, that's not," and he just grabbed it and walked away. He's like counting it and he's like disappointed and he puts it in his pocket and goes back to what he was doing. You can talk to him if you so. I could go talk to him.
What do you do? That's probably important.
Can you haul cargo?
Not entirely. I mean, I can help in other ways. I have an assortment of different spells.
You ever killed a man?
Yes.
Good. Have you?
No, but I am trained to fight. I went to Neverwinter Academy and studied blade singing.
And by man, I mostly mean like monsters, but that's fine.
So
We don't fight monsters on the sea. Most of the time, we don't fight people. If you need to, you do. But we're good enough that people usually give us what we need, and we head on our way.
I used to do like, I don't know if bodyguard is the right word, but it's the closest one I can think of right now.
Yeah, well, it's good enough. I mean, you can talk to Arvid, but I can't promise anything.
We'll give it a shot.
You make your way over to Arvid Strand. You see this, actually, like, almost older than the individual that you saw before, with these, like, big bushy gray beard, this long graying hair. He's got this, like, very, like, almost very nice, like tricorn, like, pirate hat, but, like, really
Hell
dirty,
yeah.
ragged clothes. Like, you definitely know that was stolen and you just put it on.
Incredible.
Yes, can I help you?
We're looking to join a crew.
Or at least do
You're
like
not
odd
joining
jobs.
my crew.
Well, do you like,
to like
odd jobs?
to like a job or something. Yeah.
Money.
I'm losing money.
Okay.
Okay.
You saw Mr. 60% over here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't smile at me like that.
I'm still smiling.
Shark teeth.
Yeah.
Did you try going to the Cutlass, talking to the fishermen, talking to the dock workers?
Yeah, we can manage. I mean, like we're pretty good though. Like we could.
There's a lot of things I can do.
Listen, I've got crew that got tenure on you. I need to pay them. I need to feed them.
All right. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would if I could, but I can't.
Thank you. Yeah. Let's head to the Cutlass.
Okay. Into the Cutlass. You going with them?
Yeah.
Okay. Be back in 3 days.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that meant they were leaving and
No,
they were coming.
the Red Horizon is leaving in 3 days.
Okay.
Alright.
I don't know where we're gonna find anything. This is alarming.
I got. Hang on. Starts digging through her pockets. 2 silver. That's what I got.
2 silver. Okay.
And some pennies. Some
Well, I
coppers.
have 3 silver, so that's 5 silver. That's halfway to 1 gold piece.
halfway there. I did get robbed and dumped in a river, so my
Yeah.
money situation is bad.
I'm gonna ask something really crazy.
Yes.
And desperate, okay? And I'm throwing it out there before I ask. But were there any other bodies down there? Did they perhaps have?
Oh, there's a ton of bodies down there.
Okay,
I have
that's-
no idea if they had any money.
Okay. Yeah, that's.
I like the way you think.
I don't like that. I don't like that's the way I think. I'm
You
trying
spent
to.
30 minutes back in Luskan and look what's happening.
It's ruining me.
Typical practice is to steal the majority of what's on the body before you dump it in the
Yeah.
It's like, you know when, like, you get...
You know, if you have 2 silver pieces, that's.
Well, you
something.
know when a cashier, like when it gives you change and you put, like, the couple pennies in the, like, take a penny, leave a penny?
Yeah.
That's what happened. They left the pennies in the silver. They're like, I don't want this. They took the gold, they dumped the body, and they left. They're
Nice.
like, I'm not going to deal with the silver and the gold.
Good. They're not doing the silver. That's pretty close. That would add up. I'd just take a couple days, but maybe a job would be better. I think a job would be
A job
better
would
than
be
going
better.
in the water and
And digging through
corpses.
rotten, bloated corpses. Yes.
Yeah.
uh-huh.
Yeah, you're right.
That
Yeah.
doesn't sound that bad.
You're welcome to try it.
You can be our guest.
I think I'm going to take a break from being at the bottom of the river. Personally.
As you guys make your way to the Cutlass, you can hear it in the distance. You hear the rowdy sailors and the pirates inside, fighting, having a good time, whatever they're doing. And you see a small, like wooden board outside the Cutlass. You see the big sign with the 2 slashed swords. They're absolutely real swords that they just stuck up there. It's definitely not a sign. And you see a big piece of, like, parchment with a dagger in it that just says, like, bounty, stupid fucking fish. And it's just a really crappy drawn picture of what looks like... You've been on the water,
Oh yeah.
and you are learned.
I'm smarter.
Go ahead and either make a... For you could make a history or a nature check.
Got it.
And you
First
can make a
rolls,
history
first
or a nature check as well.
Though,
First rolls,
Yeah,
yeah.
this
First rolls
is-
of the podcast.
This is gonna be great.
I'm
11.
gonna do history for a
Sorry, -2?
-2.
Oh,
Are you surprised?
No.
10 on history.
Jules did better than you. This is
Oh
humiliating.
I
This
rolled
is
a 4.
embarrassing.
I
This
rolled
is
a
so
4.
bad for you.
He's
Lucky
on the,
it's so
He's
over.
on the water. He lives in the water. He's a little fish.
You're lucky it's an easy
That sounds like a
DC.
slur, man.
Because it's quite noticeable. It looks like a sailfish
Oh,
or
okay.
a swordfish.
Hell yeah.
Like it just says it's just a crappy drawn picture in charcoal. And it just says stupid fucking fish.
So it's like a Is it like a Guy Harvey shirt? Where it's got the big fish in there?
It says it's a bounty, and there's like a it says like pot at the
Yeah.
bottom, and it's like it looks like it has gone up from like a couple silver scratched out to a little bit more silver scratched
So if we
out,
catch 'em all,
silver and
like-
copper up to 2 gold and 13 silver pieces. Right now is the bounty.
Dead or alive?
Dead. They want to eat it.
Oh, okay. I
They
didn't
want
know.
to eat swordfish.
I didn't know if they it was like a vendetta thing. They wanted to make it suffer first.
That's brutal. For a fish?
I don't know.
Dead or alive bounty on a fish.
Some people like them fresh. What can
No, I
I
can't
say?
learn that.
Some people, I'd argue most people. I'm gonna eat a rotten fish for dinner.
I don't know why. My first thought was like, oh, I could maybe, first of all, I can't learn to speak with animals. I'm a wizard. Second of all, what am I going to say to him? Like, hey, man, you want to like...
You wanna die?
Well, like, come on, get on up here and...
Where you can't fucking breathe and just suffocate
persuade to
until
catch
you're
the fish because I
slaughtered?
don't know how to bait a hook.
That's my specialty.
Baiting a hook?
Why fish?
Oh.
Just so hook specifically. I'm just the guy who baits the hook. Here you go. Pre-baited hooks.
He's got like a jar of worms going around.
Oh my god, I would love a jar of worms.
So what do you guys do?
Going to
That would
the,
be like pocket sand, but it's worms.
Keep
Nobody would expect that.
Keep going into the...
Into the cutlass.
Keep going into the cutlass. And just kind of like go up to the bar and just like
Right,
ask...
take the paper.
You take the paper
Yeah,
and
take-
you immediately go in the Cutlass and you make a dexterity saving throw.
Everybody or
Whoever's
just-
entering first.
You said it first.
I did say it first.
Yeah.
Let's go. That's a natural 2.
4.
Natural 2. You immediately get clocked in the head by like a metal like mug, like an ale mug.
Ow.
And you see just pirates and sailors like just partying it up. You see a couple people in the corner who look like fishermen who are like definitely depression drinking.
Oh, damn.
And you
Been one
go
of
up to
those
the bar.
fishing
You see a couple individuals at the bar. They have a lot of bartenders. So you can see what definitely looks like a head bartender, I would say, or the owner that looks like a sorry, looking through my stuff here. Like an older woman, like a middle-aged woman. She's got this like wild red hair, these green eyes and these freckles, and she has this like big scars across her face. She definitely looks like this is a retired pirate for sure. And you see some like other individuals. You see like a half-orc man. You see a human woman just like trying to keep up with drinks. Just
Yeah.
pouring ale, spilling things, and yeah, that's what you see. And a couple flying mugs.
I should probably just go up to the bar and just be like, excuse me, are you guys looking for any workers?
Huh?
Are you working for any...
Bar's full.
Any jobs?
Any jobs?
For jobs?
Yes, jobs.
Not here. Check outside. You see the bounty board?
There's just... Was it only the fish on there?
Yeah, pretty much.
It was only a fish.
Oh, that stupid fucking fish?
Yeah, the stupid fucking fish.
Yeah, the stupid...
Talk to the fishermen outside. They'll know something.
Well,
They got the torn nets. There's a fish that's been... I don't know, like, destroying their nets. I got drinks, and he, like, walks on and, like, trying to...
I don't know how to fish!
Skill issue. I turn around and leave.
Alright, you walk outside.
Where are the
and,
fishermen?
you see, pretty much right outside those two dwarven individuals who were basically packing up their stuff. They had a torn net.
Mm-hmm. The bounty. That stupid fucking fish.
The stupid fucking
That stupid
fish.
fucking fish, yeah. How does that work? We just, like, go kill it and then, what, like, bring it to you to show that it's dead? Or how does that work?
You're looking to hunt Shavona.
Yeah, one more time?
Shavona.
Shavona? I'd love to.
Shavona?
Oh, it isn't a great day, Gramble. And you see this, like, this individual you're talking to is a small dwarven man. He had very short, stocky, and these fisherman garbs. He's got, like, these leather boots, this large, like, black coat. Almost dirty blonde, like, mutton chops that leave into, like, this, like, very thin mustache, and, like, that's, like, curled, like a handlebar mustache. The head is shaved on the sides, except for this, like, top knot, and has, like, a big old hook in it. And you see the other individual looks similar to him, in both in age and in size, wearing similar clothes, but he's got these like green overalls, these like olive green overalls. He's got this bushy beard that's braided in the center, like the big braided down with adorned with a bunch of different things in it. Yeah, dwarven. Both of his arms are covered in these like mariner tattoos. He had this long stringy hair. And he has a barbed harpoon across his back, and he's like, "Oh, don't mind him. He's fucking grumpy. What, you're looking to hunt the fish?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
She's been terrorizing us, sloshing our nets. We can't bring things in. We can't sell any fish. If you hunt her, if you can bring her in, there's extra payment if you can bring her in whole, so we can eat her."
How much extra payment?
How much extra payment?
I don't quite remember what the pot is. We've all put into this pot, all of the fishermen here, because we can't fish at the mouth of the river because ship bottom has it locked. No-go zone. But I think a bonus reward of a gold piece or two.
That's good. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah.
I mean, do you have a ship? Do you have...
Yes.
Yes. I think.
What kind of ship?
Well, it's not mine per se. I'm a part of a crew.
What ship is it?
Red Horizon.
You think you're gonna take that out and hunt a fucking fish? A fish? With a big old fucking ship?
Does your father have like a dinghy or something that
Yeah,
you
you
can
got a
borrow?
dinghy?
We have a skiff you can... I'll take you to where she is.
Thank you.
Oh boy. Today's the day. And you see, like, the sort of red-headed dwarf get this, like, angry look on his face that he's like, he hates this fucking fish. He hates this fish. He's definitely not the talkative one. You can definitely tell, like, now that you've seen them, they're, like, twins. And there's definitely, like, the grumpy one and the nice one. And you were talking to the nice one. She's got, We've tried to catch her countless times. We've hooked her, we've barred her, we've harpooned her, and she keeps getting away. We've nicknamed her Shavona, like the sword. You know, Shavona is a basket-hilted rapier. She's got hooks all about her mouth and chains and things that she's just left in. Some of them, and you see, like, the other individual, she leaves them there to spite us. And he's like, sure.
Oh. Okay.
But if you can hunt the fish, we can give you the pot.
Yeah. I mean, we don't really have any other option.
Do you want to swap the deck instead? Because we can just keep walking until somebody pays you to mop the floors. Or we can go hunt a fish.
I mean, it's our option. Yeah, we don't even have the option to swap the deck.
It's
Connor.
time this fish fucking dies. And he gets into the skiff like it's got a very small sail and these 2 oars. Like it's a small boat.
I mean, we don't really have another option because they won't even hire us to swap the decks or anything. So we're hunting a fish. We're killing a fish.
This sounds really fun.
Let's go. Yeah, sure. All right. Everyone.
Biggie, come on, you in? Let's hunt the fish.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna wrestle this goddamn fish.
Let's get a
I'm
fish
gonna
again.
wrestle.
Okay, and you guys make your way onto this very small boat and
I
start to paddle
try
your
to
way
sit
out
in
into
the
the
middle.
water.
I try to sit in the middle. I don't want to tip us.
So, as you begin to head out into open waters, it's relatively calm, so you don't have much of an issue. It's a rowboat that's typically used to get out, and then when the wind picks up, you can take the small sail out to more open waters. You see Grimble, takes you guys to one of the fishing spots, and he casts the net out and puts the sail up and begins to slowly move with the wind to almost drag the net behind it to catch fish. Oh, this is one of the spots. There's no guarantee that she shows up, but it's likely. I just have to wait a little bit.
Does she have any preferred bait?
All of our fish in the fucking nets.
Hmm.
That's the bait.
Hmm.
She slices it up and has a field day, and then jets off like nothing ever happened.
And what kind of fish did you say? It was a swordfish, correct?
It's a swordfish.
Okay.
I think she's got a big old fucking sword on her face.
Yeah, I would hope so. I don't know of anything else.
You said you have spells. Do you have spells that can, put fish in the net to, bait her?
I do not have fish. I did not prepare fish in net, unfortunately.
Everyone knows the famous spell fish in net.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
9th level.
I have a variety, but not they're mostly oh, is this magical? What's this magic item? Summon a little... Oh, wait. Actually, can familiars be aquatic?
Yes.
You do have fish in nets.
I do have a fish and net spell, actually, now that you mention it. And I'm going to take some time to...
No, Find Familiar does cost 10 gold to cast.
Oh, that's where they get you, isn't it?
There it does. Welcome to being 4.
Ooh, that's where they get you, isn't it?
And theoretically, and this is up to David, if you had summoned your familiar back at school and used the components that I imagine you might have had at school, and then if your familiar had not died in the time since then, you could resummon said familiar. But if said familiar were then to say, this is pure hypothetical, get eaten by a giant fucking fish.
Yeah.
You would then have to spend 10 gold to get your familiar back.
What do you say?
Let me think.
Let's
It's session 1. We gotta make it hard.
Your familiar met an unfortunate end on the road from Neverwinter to Luskan.
Yes.
Dude, we're never gonna summon
Talk
that
amongst
familiar until the
yourselves.
last
I'm
session.
gonna get the map and the mini ready.
So, I'm now remembering that this...
That you're useless.
No, okay. Wow. You're really mean sometimes, but other
Well, I mean,
times you're
in terms of fish, you're really good at being purple.
Thank you? You're a weird mix between a really nice person and, sometimes you just say something that's, pretty mean. But,
I think it's just because he's stupid.
Okay, let's not be mean, okay? We can be nice. Let's move that. I got my notebook.
James dropping everything.
He'll
I
drop
forgot to
every
bring
notebook.
the cord things.
That's fine.
We'll bring it next time.
Alright, place your minis on that very small ship.
I'm in the middle.
Help me
Readjust? Yeah.
situate. So, are you okay with the map kind of
Yeah,
Okay.
it's just water. I'll be in the stern is the back, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The fact that I wasn't confident is probably going to make my dad very angry.
Let's kill a stupid fucking fish.
Oh, kill stupid fucking fish, man.
Or you just have to wait for the fish to show up.
Do you have minis for the 2 dwarves so we can fill the entire boat?
Please.
If you have a dwarf.
I don't have a dwarf, but I have things.
You think I play short races?
Funny.
Damn.
You have played dwarf.
I have!
Grismar!
I did, Grimmer!
Idiot.
Grimmer!
Are you the only one here who's played a dwarf?
I think, maybe.
Incredible.
I've played a dwarf. I've played a dwarf.
Yeah.
And she got her head stomped in by the Lord of Blades.
Oh, well that's, yeah.
Yeah.
I also play Goblin. I
Everyone's
guess
setting.
that's a short race.
Yeah, goblins are
Oh
different.
yeah, I did that
They're
too,
silly
didn't I?
guys.
What?
I'm so mean.
Yeah.
I'm so evil.
You're an evil DM.
I know.
Evil filled. I don't have dwarves, but I do have darklings. Is that okay?
That's
Sure.
I mean, he's not going to be doing much. We don't
Are
need him on
both
the board.
Grimble and Gramble with us?
No, just Grimble is with you.
Okay.
As a last resort, we can use them for bait.
So true! Now that's a little evil. But I am a pirate, so.
For the sake of this, he's going to be steering the ship.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm not actually gonna get the mini. I just thought it'd be funny to put.
To put 4 minis in that tiny ship.
Yeah. I also forgot. I have a merfolk mini if you ever want one.
For reference, because you guys can't see the map, it's about, 2 by 6, not even?
Yeah, it's a rowboat.
small. It's a pretty small.
So it's only 10 feet wide.
Yeah, how big's this map? I'm gonna take a picture of it.
That's yeah, good idea.
Bonk.
I keep forgetting that this is a podcast.
Alright. As you guys sit in this rowboat, the sail continues on, like, dragging this net behind it. You can see it's starting to collect some fish. You can see the glints of silver down into the bottom below. You can't really tell what it's catching, but it's definitely doing something. And it takes about 30 minutes. And then in the distance, you see a sail sort of appear out of the water and disappear. Oh, shite, here we go. That's her.
So right.
You guys better be ready.
Now, are we like fighting the fish, or are we just like?
Kill the fucking fish!
Okay, okay.
What am I gonna do? Talk to it?
I don't know. I was just like thinking, do I need to cast mage armor? I don't think so.
It's a fish.
I'll cast
It's a
mage.
fish,
I'll
yeah.
cast mage armor.
I'll cast mage.
I'll cast
It la-
no
it
armor
lasts
because
the-
I'm a barbarian.
Hey, worst case, it lasts
See,
all day. You know,
coming
maybe,
out of the
maybe
water,
next time you won't get hit by a bug as
almost
soon as you walk into a tower.
the-
That was still a dexterity saving throw.
directly
I still
towards the
would've failed.
boat. The fish.
Oh, the fish. The fish.
That's
That's
awesome.
such a cool
That's
mini.
so cool.
Phenomenal mini. You got like this
You're not in the picture, James.
non-copyrighted shark movie music. I'm not sure if I'm.
What?
I don't know. Copyright wise, I don't.
This
want
is not. This is copyright-free music.
No, I mean the movie.
Jaws?
Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't
Oh,
know.
suddenly you're not allowed to make pop culture references? on
I
the
don't
podcast?
know. This is my first time.
If you're not allowed to make pop culture references, then Allie Beardsley would be out of a job.
You can very easily make pop culture references.
Go ahead and roll some initiative.
Yes,
Alrighty.
yes. Come on.
Perfectly average.
Using
Not bad.
my fish dice.
Oh.
Thank you, fish dice. Oh, he's running.
We're getting a marker. Alright, what do we got? 25 to 20?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
You're pretty good.
I told you I'm gonna wrestle this fucking
Is it
fish.
easier for me to write it so you're not like
Yeah.
reaching over? Okay.
What's your dex?
+3.
Rollies.
Rollies. Fish versus fish.
18.
Fuck 5.
What was her full title again? Big ol' fucking fish?
Stupid fucking fish.
Stupid fucking fish?
SFF.
Or
Sorry,
Siobhan.
I'm writing SFF for stupid fucking fish.
Alright.
I got a 16.
I got a 12.
Ouch.
That's like the nicest my handwriting's ever been. We're out of philosophy. Where's the cap?
I got it.
Oh.
No cap.
No cap?
Okay. You see the fish. It's her go. It's her go. You see
If she eats Grimble, I'm gonna be so happy.
It'd
That
be
is
so
so
funny.
funny.
she dives underneath the water. 20. And then swims as fast as she can out of the water and charges through the ship. As she jumps out of the water and thrashes across the boat.
Love that
I
for
need
her.
everyone to make dexterity saving throws.
Holy shit.
Bad.
Do I have advantage at this level? Do I have advantage at this? Yes, I do! I can see this, correct?
You
That's a
can see
D12.
I hope you can see that.
Let's go.
4.
4, that is a failure.
5.
That is a failure.
16!
16, that is a success. Okay, so you are going to take,
I mean,
you two will take 16 points of
holy
slashing damage,
shit!
and you will take 8.
Holy shit.
Wow.
You're gonna die again.
16?
16.
Damn, I'm not even raging yet.
I'm at 6 HP.
I'm at 4.
27!
Level 3!
Level 3!
Let's go!
Alright, and that's her turn. You can see she is still on the surface of the water, trying to swim around.
Oh, it just wheezes.
Alright, let's see if I remember how to do this shit. Alright. Man. Alright. Bonus action. I will be raging. I'm a little angry at this fish.
It's getting killed by a fish.
Stupid fucking fish, bro. And then since I have a swimming speed, I can do melee attacks
Normal.
Absolutely.
normally. Okay. Okay, so I run and jump off of the back of the boat into the water. And I just take this anchor that's kind of just been on my back and I lift it above me and I just slam it into her. Or
Alright,
at least I attempt to. Let's see if I hit.
I believe in you.
23!
That
Let's
hits.
go!
That absolutely hits.
Let's go. Rage damage, Colleen. Rage damage. 6 plus.
Is it basically a greatsword or
It's a mole.
a maul? Okay.
That'll be 12 bludgeoning damage.
12 bludgeoning damage. Alright.
It's almost as much as it did
It
to
took a
us.
hit. As you get closer, you see this exactly what Grimble was talking about. You see like almost 15 to 20 large hooks just inside its like mouth that are left over. You see some chains and some fishing line like attached to it. You see a hook even on the fins. You see it is scarred and beaten. This is an old fish. It's a big fish, and you can definitely tell that why they call it Shavona, like a basket-hilted rapier. You see it almost gives like a basket-like appearance around the mouth,
That mini is so cool.
and it's angry.
Yeah. Not as angry as me, though. That's it.
All right.
Then it's my turn, correct?
Yep.
Indeed.
I'm going to... first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pull out my warhammer. It sits on my left side, and it's like this old kind of like... It's like this crimson red handle with this large kind of black and... not skin, like chitinous sort of appearance to it with like some bones around it. It looks like this very old and ancient hammer. And I'm going to bonus action Hexblade's Curse on the friggin' fish.
Stupid fucking fish.
And then I'm going to kind of like take a swing with my hammer, but I'm just going to Eldritch Blast pretty much with it. No. All that build up, ladies and gentlemen, for an 8.
For an 8. Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Not
I'm
gonna hit-
sorry.
No, okay.
I'm so
We
sorry.
actually triple classed so that you can do reckless.
Yeah, I reckless. No, I don't.
Second level barbarian.
Oh, you're right.
And
Damn.
I'm gonna move to the front of the boat, and that's gonna end my turn.
All right.
Nice. I'm gonna move to not the front of the boat.
Okay.
Spell slot or cantrip? Spell slot.
I'm scared of this.
Chaos Bolt!
Okay,
16?
that hits.
Perfect. I think when we did session 0, literally none of my Chaos Bolts ever... Actually, no, one of them hit. I'm lying. 2d plus 26.
Very nice. That's a good roll.
That's also the same number on both d8s.
Oh, but you get to choose, don't you?
Oh.
No, it leaps to a different creature, but there's only one creature, so I actually don't get that.
You can
Well,
get it at Jules.
You can get a jewels if you so desire.
Okay, well, I rolled, they're both 5, so it is lightning damage, and
Okay.
I actually don't know how that's gonna work.
Because I'm in the water!
That is 13 damage total.
If it hits me, that'd be so funny.
It is
13 damage
10 lightning, actually, yeah, it's all lightning damage, right? Yes.
Okay. Jules, you are within 5 feet.
Yes, I am.
There are no rules specifically for lightning damage
I'm
in the water,
also
but since
holding
you
metal.
brought it up,
I'm holding a metal
since
anchor.
you brought it up, that's fun. I'm gonna say make a dexterity check.
Can I see this? Oh, check. Aw, man.
Or yeah, saving throw.
Yeah, can I see this?
No, because it's electricity.
Aw, man.
I would argue
9.
magic.
9. You feel this like
I would argue
like,
magical electricity.
you feel almost like this like jolt of energy like in the water around you, and you try to get out of the way, and you don't quite. What was the damage again?
13.
13.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say.
Don't kill Jules.
I'm not gonna kill Jules. I'm gonna say you take
Oh, like
6
that.
damage.
Okay,
Half
fair enough, fair enough.
Because specifically because you're within 5 feet. If you were any further away, I would say probably not. But that's fun.
It is fun.
Why not?
We're low. We're low.
Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay, that's your turn.
Stupid fucking fish. Stupid
You
fucking
see
fish.
the fish almost like swim and turn around to meet you and tries to swim and charge through you with its sword. It's gonna make a lunge.
Good.
The fact that none of us have healing is gonna bite us in the ass
And
really
that's a
soon.
natural 1, so that's not gonna hit.
Yeah!
And she's going to move over here.
Can I opportunity?
You sure can't.
Aww.
This fish is too fast for you.
He's got to swim by. He's got no flyby. He got to swim
She
by.
has flyby, but
That's
yeah,
so
sure,
rude.
swim by, whatever. But it's
Aw,
flyby.
I could have relentless endurance.
And she is actually going to make an attack on the rowboat.
Ah.
Okay.
And she's going to hit. Okay, that's
If Grimble dies, I'm killing all
7.
of you.
That's 7 damage. But that is 7.
You got mending, right?
I do have mending.
Okay, okay.
Does that heal you?
No,
I'm in
but
the boat.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, I can fix the boat.
I mean, are you an object?
I'm a woman.
Since you're dead,
So-
you're a corpse. I meant corpse. I meant
Shavona
corpse.
is dealing 7 damage to the rowboat, but because she has Siege Beast, she's doing 14 damage to the
Oh shit.
That's very cool and fun of her.
And
I don't think the boat likes that.
and
very
you
much.
see just a large hole just pierce in the boat right next to you, Hollow. You see the sword just pierce in the hole and pull out and begin to swim. And you see water just begin to pour in.
She puts her sword in. and leaves.
Sure.
There's always a bigger fish.
And she's going to move.
This really is Jaws.
Stay here.
That's so rude. I'm so slow.
And let me just make sure. Wouldn't have gotten it anyway. Forgot to roll for the recharge, but I didn't get it.
There's a reach.
On her.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
We're so cooked.
So cool.
We're so cooked.
I'm having a great time.
And
TPK
that's her
versus
turn. That's her turn.
Alright, cool.
She only moved like half of her 80 movement speed.
Alright.
It's a fast fish.
Alright, let's see. I gotta pull up.
I just really want to watch Jules just do like a fucking perfect Olympic breaststroke through the water.
Michael Phelps.
3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to you see the tattoo on Jules's right arm, that kind of chain that has that subtle glow. It just kind of gets a lot brighter, and he just kind of flicks his arm in the water, and the chain unravels off of his arm into like a real physical chain. And he lifts it up and he tries to like throw it around the stupid fucking fish and pull it closer. I'm gonna need a strength save, please.
Okay, strength save.
I do not know.
12.
I do not. What's the DC? 8 plus proficiency plus strength. My strength is 4, so that's already higher. Fail.
Okay.
I can do math, guys. It's fine. I went to college. And she's pulled 10 feet towards me.
All right.
But that's as close as she can get. And because she's within melee, I will be swinging.
Alrighty.
I will be swinging. Let's see. 19.
19 hits.
Let's go. 10 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that's all my movement, bonus action. I'm good.
Okay. Arya,
Yes.
your move.
I'm gonna throw another Eldritch Blast.
Alright.
Hey! Okay, so that's a dirty 20.
That hits.
So that is 8 plus 2 from the Hexblade's Curse for a total of 10 force damage.
Okay.
I
It's looking hurt.
move back to the back of the boat. I'm just running away from this
You
thing.
just put us in a perfect line if she charges.
I'll just stay where I was. I'll stay where I was. I didn't think about that.
Well, I was gonna move anyway, so it just would have.
Why did you say something?
Hey, Jules is dumb. I'm a little bit smart.
Well.
I would. I was rethinking that as I said it.
That's gonna have my turn.
Alright. Hollow, you're up.
This one's just gonna be chill touch.
Alrighty.
Bonk.
That was a journey.
That was a journey, and it was only a 10.
10. I'm sorry, that
Bad journey.
misses.
Beep.
Okay.
Free object interaction, just kind of put my hands over the hole in the boat.
Okay. You begin to feel the water. It's trying. You definitely could. It's a small enough hole you definitely could plug it with something.
Yeah.
Your hands, it's a little bit difficult, but you could. Alright. It is stupid fucking fish's turn. Uh-oh.
Oh no! He totally did.
Perhaps.
Don't use it.
Use it. I'm right in front of you.
However-
I've whacked you so many times. Get me, bitch.
You're right. She actually is going to do that.
Yeah.
She's going to lunge directly at you. For a that's a 12
That misses.
and a natural 20.
Oh,
Ouch.
fuck. Alright. Ooh.
I didn't roll great. That's 12 piercing damage.
Half to 6.
Half to 6.
And you know what? I'm gonna stones endurance. I'm gonna stones endurance it.
Nice.
I'm gonna stones endurance
That's good. Yeah.
Okay.
it. Just to see if she totally freaking misses. I think she only does 1 damage. That's kind of funny. Let me check. So many scrolls. So many scrolls. So many scrolls. Yeah, she only does 1 damage then.
Alright.
A little pinprick.
Alright. You're gonna stone's endurance that.
Boom. Reaction used.
So, let's see. And she's going to move away from you.
Bro, that is so rude. Can I swim under the boat?
Yeah, you can swim under the
Okay,
boat, absolutely.
I'm not used to water combat.
Oh, that's my turn. Oh, no. You just.
No, it's Jules' turn.
Oh, it's my turn again?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, wow, okay. And I will,
I didn't get out of range.
I will do the same thing again. I'm gonna need a strength saving throw, please.
God, 9.
That fails. Get dragged.
Do you have a limit to this, or is it just any bonus action?
I think there's no limit.
Nice.
Yeah, no limit.
Love that.
No limit. Let's go, let's go. And so that was my bonus action, and I will whack once more. Ooh, 13?
You see the she's going to use On Guard and add +2 to her AC.
Aw, you
She's a fairy.
stupid fucking
and
bitch!
because of that, she can
Defensive duelist.
immediately move up to half of her movement.
Oh, that's so rude. Bro is making me swim in circles.
Oh, she's getting ready with the line.
Oh god, she's getting
Alright.
No, the 2 squishies!
I'll cope.
You guys are gonna die. Yeah.
Aria.
That's it for me.
I guess I'm just sending another Eldritch. I just don't have any like spells for this kind of ranged combat. I designed all my spells around like the idea of fighting in a boat. So I'm like, oh, Thunderwave, I'll push everyone around. And I don't have like Scorching Rays or anything like that. Or
No second levels yet, right?
that's no, I don't have second levels either. Like I don't have Magic Missile. So I guess I'm just gonna go for another Eldritch Blast
All right.
on the fish. That's
She already used your reactions at my hit.
12.
12 just hits.
Awesome.
Nice.
4 force damage.
Okay.
And seeing her position here,
Mm-hmm.
and that she's probably about to charge. I'm gonna bonus action Blade Song, and I'm jumping in the water.
Oh.
Okay.
Yes, and that's gonna end my turn.
Okay. Hollow.
I forgot how to count for a moment. Okay, I can do that. I'm gonna do Chill Touch again. Just get a little more pissed.
All right.
For a 21.
It's
And 6 necrotic damage. And she
Okay.
can't heal. I don't think
Okay.
she can anyway, but she can't heal.
okay. All right.
And, you know, I don't feel like going in the water, so I am just gonna hang out here and resign myself to probably getting hit by a fish.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yes.
We're on the line.
You were in.
Oh, we are in a line. Hang on. Can I change my end of turn?
I'll allow it. Because I'm so nice.
What's a good spot?
Everything's a line if you think about it.
Go over there. I'll just stand on the very tip
Alright.
of the boat.
And she is indeed going to charge through the ship. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
If you think about it, everything's a line. It doesn't stop.
Lines? I love lines.
I love lines.
Nice!
Ooh.
19.
You still might go down anyway.
Still might
I'm
go down
absolutely
for
going
chicken
to.
head.
That passes.
Uh-huh.
You take 4 points of slashing.
Oh no!
That is exactly how many I had left.
Okay.
DC 9. Strength of the Grave.
Alrighty.
Strength of the Grave, 1 hit point.
You are back up, and you see the very injured Shavona.
Mm-hmm.
She did. That doesn't count as movement speed. She moves 60 feet that way,
Bro!
and she begins to run.
Can I opportunity attack?
No, she's got flyby.
Oh, you're right. I was like, I just want to hit her
Swim
with a dagger. 60 feet that way? Okay.
Is she fleeing? Like, is this combat end?
Oh,
She is trying to flee, unless you have something that can. She's going to bonus action dash and get another 80 feet from there. Unless
60
you.
plus 80?
Yeah.
Is...
Holy crap. 140. Aw, hell no.
That's just out of range.
I can't do that, y'all.
I would like to, distance spell Chaos Bolt.
Okay.
Ooh.
Go for
Heck
it.
yeah, sorcerer, let's go!
If I know I just went, but like, if like she's too far out of range, how would initiative work?
Oh.
I can on my turn, but I just went. And then
just-
she hit me, so it would be Jules and Arya, but if they can't do anything.
Yeah,
Jules
so
and Ari can't do anything. Then yeah, you could do something.
I think the
Okay.
furthest thing I have is Eldritch Blast, which
I'd
is
like
120.
I'd swim after her, but like I'm not getting that far.
Yeah,
Like,
same here.
Cool, so after getting, obliterated,
Okay.
this kind of like smoky black magic kind of starts kind of like steam on like when like wet ground gets hot, but almost like black smoke for Strength of the Grave. Turn around, sorcery point, distant spell, chaos bolt. Give it up for that's got a natural one. A natural one.
You see, you channel this.
You let me do this before. You let me roll damage, and if it's lightning damage, I get advantage.
When have I let you do that?
The
before?
session 0 where we tested our character builds.
Oh well, that was testing.
Okay.
Dang.
This.
But I will
Fish.
say, because of
so
the
funny.
scenario, as you cast this spell and you begin to channel this magic that you haven't used since you woke up, you almost feel yourself like hanging on to like the rungs of a ladder. You feel yourself climb back up and cling to life. And the smoke forms off your body, and your eye hurts, and it causes you to almost shoot the spell in a place where you are not meaning to. It throws off your trajectory, and the fish swims away.
How far away does she get? In one more round. Because with distant spell, I have 240 foot range.
Should we go
So if I
another-
240 feet from there.
An additional or that's
An
the
additional.
total?
an additional?
Okay,
80 feet with an action and bonus action dash.
gotcha. Okay.
Dang.
It's a fast fish.
That's a fish.
That's a stupid fucking fast fish.
And Shavona disappears.
And also, just on my turn, I'm gonna go back and like try to mend the ship.
Yeah, go for it. You can easily cast mending on the
Yeah,
small hole.
it
Sorry,
takes
I'm just
time,
working
though.
on the music. I'm just turning off combat music.
She's still here.
She's always lurking.
You can't fast travel while enemies are nearby. We still getting paid?
We almost had her.
I get it now. I understand
It's a
wholeheartedly.
stupid fucking
It's a
fish.
stupid fucking fish. Oh, I get it now. Everything's so clear to me.
Do you think we scare her off? Do you think she'll leave you alone?
I didn't think about that. It's possible. Let's get out of here. Bring in the net.
I think if we didn't get paid for this, maybe we can get paid for her fixing your nets.
I can fix all your nets if you want. Just a,
I don't have much, but I appreciate the effort. I could give you something.
I lie down in the bottom of the boat.
well, we'll take anything really.
I'm doing backstrokes.
We'll
He begins to reel in the net. Do you mind helping me?
Oh yeah. I stopped doing backstrokes. I
Make
give
an
him
athletics check.
athletics. Let's go.
Do not rage for this.
I'm not going. I want to.
You'd actually be
That's
raging
cocked.
that, wouldn't you? Well, not anymore, I guess.
Not anymore.
There we go.
Yeah.
Don't need it. Don't need it. 25.
You begin to pull in the net. It's heavy.
Huh?
Did she get caught in the net? Was she?
You lift out the net, and it's full of fish. It's not sliced up.
Oh my god! I can get 60%.
No. You're not doing the doggy.
Shite. That's more fish than we've had in months. You see, there's a lot of like, what you call them in Luskan is silverlings. They're very small, like silverfish. They're not great,
Like
but it's food.
sardines?
But you see a couple of like sizable, like probably half dozen sizable salmon in there.
Ooh.
Nice.
That was a
You
nice
could
salmon
get some
dinner.
money for that.
Floor of the boat. Thumbs up.
We may still be having a feast at the Cutlass after all. Alright, let's get back into shore. And you see he begins to take you guys to shore. Is there anything you'd like to say or do on the way?
How long does it take? Can we take a
it-
short rest?
It takes about 15-20 minutes.
Okay.
Wait.
Um,
You can take a short
what,
rest.
what would be fair? A four-way split? Your net and boat, us driving the fish away for whatever profit?
Well, I'm assuming you're getting the pot if she's not coming back. I think you scared her away quite a lot.
Well, I mean,
Fuck
for,
yeah.
for whatever the fish sells for.
Oh, I'm assuming the fish is going to take care of the fact that you didn't. the fact that you didn't kill Shavona,
Yeah.
but you're bringing in plenty of fish to make sure that everyone there who's hungry is eaten, I think that's just enough to get the pop. Which is more than would be if you sold the fish anyway.
Fair enough.
Which is looking to be about 3 gold and 13 silver.
That's a good amount. That's really
Yeah.
good.
Great amount.
That's 3 gold and 13 silver. Yeah, that's an amount.
It's 4 gold and 3 silver.
So it is.
What? He just said it's 3 gold and 13
So
silver.
10 silver.
So 10 silver.
So quick question. If I were to offer you 10 silver or 1 gold, which one would you take?
10 silver.
Why?
There's 10 of them.
Incredible.
The obvious choice, you get more.
Incredible. I like you.
I'm a likable guy. That's what my mom says.
You are.
I can't keep scaring the shit out of me. I just feel something brush up against my leg and then he runs away.
It's
Shavona.
Shavona.
You guys make your way back to shore, and the fishermen applaud you for the amount of fish that you've brought back. Ship Barham, as you know, has pretty tight hold on the fisheries and the distribution of fish.
Oh, big fish got Luskan by the nuts.
Luskan by the balls. Yeah, it's definitely the ships are interesting. People have a love-hate relationship with the ships because the ships sometimes bring in a lot of money to the city, a lot of economy, especially with the piracy and the raid that they do with ship Souljack. And they protect the citizens. The Luskan garrison is not small. It's made of pirates, and pirates, who are learning on the seas are well trained. Well trained is a strong word, but they're well trained for what they need to do. They are ruthless and morally questionable, which, for protection, is not bad. There are some other organizations that have some authority within the city, such as you know of the coin spinners. They are a gang that are around. You haven't necessarily had any run-ins with them.
Oh yeah, I'm sure no one
I'm sure nobody you know.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah. It'd be a small world.
Small world.
But yeah, they thank you, and you have a good meal that is cooked up at the Cutlass with all of you.
It's free?
It is free.
Then it's a great meal.
And you guys you sure get paid the 3 gold and 13 silver. Or 4 gold and 3 silver.
Nope, not the same thing.
All right.
So, how do we want to split this up? Because Jules, you're entitled to your share. I'm sure we'll share ours.
So I'd love if we could take all of it.
What's the
Roll a persuasion.
For my dad.
Roll a
Who's
persuasion.
hang out with the doctor.
Persuasion check.
Who you punched in the
Roll a
chest.
persuasion check.
And I feel really
You're
guilty.
not getting advantage today.
I feel really guilty because I kind of think it's my fault for coming back from the dead. 14.
14. I'll take a few silver.
You're employed.
I'll take a few silver.
Okay.
That's fair.
You guys can keep the rest.
Thank you.
Don't worry, it only takes 10 silver. It won't take 1 gold.
Yeah. I'll take the 13 silver. You guys can have the 3 gold.
That's not a bad trade, honestly.
Just let me know what I'm getting.
What do you want?
It doesn't matter.
We'll give you 60%.
That's so much.
That is a big
That's
number.
too much.
Well, 60% of what your usual cut would be.
Well,
The usual cut is already undersold.
You hear some people talking that are next to you who are like arguing. You're not. It's typical to have arguments within the Cutlass, but this one sort of catches your eye, and it's
Your
weird.
ears are mine.
You see another
Your ears
individual
are
like
shoved in mine.
this
Years.
Okay,
like
that's fair.
middle-aged like pirate-looking like dude with like a very crappy like beard that is like kind of growing in. You see he's skinny and looking towards another like individual who seems to be a dwarven individual. Don't trust her. She's a witch, a hag. She's not to be trusted, regardless of how many things come true. And the dwarven individual looks from me. He's like, oh, she's a soothsayer. It's different. It's different from a hag. She's not a... You just don't understand things. And what do you explain when the stuff that with Martha came true? Well, how do you explain that? Because she's a fucking witch. A hag. She's not to be trusted. And they just go on about their conversation and walk off and have their drink. And that was just odd. As you guys continue to have dinner, eventually you are ready to depart. You have a couple drinks. They're on the house, of course. You get paid, and you begin to make your way out of the Cutlass. Whoever's going first doesn't.
I'll go first.
Okay. As you walk out of the Cutlass, you immediately run into somebody. You're like, she looks at you. You see this slightly taller individual, this tall Air Genasi woman, standing almost 6 feet tall. She has this pale blue skin accented with these occasional white swirling patterns that flow around her body. Her stark white hair is long with billowing curls that go past her shoulders. She wears these like studded leathers and dark blues and grays. And you see she has a brooch on her like lapel. You don't recognize it, but Aria, if you want to make a history check while I continue describing. She has this very intricately engraved steel vambraces and greaves with like these wind-like patterns, and at her side is a long silvery rapier with an elegant basket hilt, just like the fish you fought, and a deep black wooden handle.
Dirty 20 on the history
Dirty
check.
20. You would have advantage, but it doesn't matter. You absolutely...
Crit.
Sure, if you want to crit.
Oh my god!
You immediately know that's
You know her social security number.
26. I know everything.
That's the symbol of the Neverwinter Guard. Why the Neverwinter Guard is in Luskan, you don't know. And she like bumps into you and just like looks at you with this look, like,
Sorry.
pardon me.
A Neverwinter Guard up here.
Yeah, what's your concern?
I'm just... I mean, it's no concern really. It's just odd. Welcome to the city. I studied in Neverwinter for a period of time.
Great. Ship arrived, we have business.
Okay.
And she just makes her way back into the Cutlass.
Take it easy. I don't...
And as you make your way outside, you see there are multiple Neverwinter Guard members. You look around, you don't see a Neverwinter Guard ship, but you're pretty certain that it wouldn't park here anyway.
Yeah.
On the northern bank, actually across the river, is the open shore, which is where all of the non-Luskanite or Lusker or whatever you want to use, whatever demon you want to use, either Luskanite or Lusker. Those ships not from Luskan go park at the open shore. It is unguarded. It is just there. It's docks. Mm-hmm. Dragon Beach is specifically for sailors and pirates and fishermen. And then you have where the not the Neverwinter. Sorry, I almost said Neverwinter Guard. The Luskan Guard, where the garrison and their ships are, is part of the White Sails Harbor. That is very heavily guarded, specifically by Shipkirth, because Shipkirth is both the biggest ship in Luskan. They run the trade and the guard. So they have a very, very tight leash on that harbor.
Real quick, how much money did you give me?
5 silver?
5
5
silver?
5 silver.
Nice. That's 5 more silver than I had.
No, we took 5 silver, right?
Oh, I wanted to take most of the money.
Okay.
So we gave him 5 silver.
Alright, let me add 3 more silver.
Nobody told me no, so I just said I'll
Just
take as
did it?
much
Yeah.
money as I can.
Yeah.
And then I immediately gave it all to Arya so I don't lose it.
Yeah.
Like you lost the last
Like
amount
I
of
lost
money.
the last amount of money I had.
I'm trying to think. So I started with 3 plus 5. I got to 8, and then 8 plus 11. Should be sitting at 11 silver.
Weird.
I think so.
Yeah.
You see
I
this
haven't taken the rest of your starting.
No, I
silver.
still have my starting money, yeah.
intriguing
Guessing you
sight.
gamble.
I need something for gambling, yeah.
You see this intriguing sight outside with these Neverwinter Guard. We're just starting to wander about Dragon Beach, going into the Cutlass, making drinks. You just had a decent meal and some drinks, which you can apply a short rest. And we're going to go ahead and take a break.
Awesome.
Nice. Let's see.
Thanks for watching the greatest D&D podcast in the world. If you enjoyed this episode, be sure to check us out on both Spotify and YouTube. We post every Friday around 9 p.m. Eastern Time. You can also follow our Instagram page at Tales of Misfortune Pod and check out the rest of the socials in the description to keep up to date with both posting schedule and to get access to additional information about the campaign. See you next time.